Chapter 1. Jimmy Donaldson, known to the world as MrBeast, was born on May 7, 1998, in Wichita, Kansas, USA. From a young age, Jimmy was curious, creative, and full of big ideas. He grew up in Greenville, North Carolina, with his mother and brother. His life was simple, but he dreamed of doing something big, something different from everyone around him. School did not interest him much. He found himself thinking more about videos and content creation than about homework and tests. While other kids talked about sports or games, Jimmy spent hours watching YouTube videos, wondering how he could make something even better. At the age of 13, Jimmy started his first YouTube channel. He called it MrBeast 6000. His early videos were simple and fun. He made videos about playing games, reacting to other YouTubers, and sometimes giving random thoughts on everyday topics. He did not have fancy equipment or a big audience, but he had something special: passion. Jimmy loved what he was doing. Even when only 10 or 20 people watched his videos, he felt happy. In those early days, he faced many problems. His computer was slow. His internet was not the best. He did not have money to spend on editing software or expensive cameras. But Jimmy never gave up. He learned to edit videos by watching tutorials. He watched other successful creators and studied what made their content special. He wanted to improve with every video he made. Jimmy also had a special ability that would later become his superpower: his obsession with numbers. He would spend hours studying YouTube analytics. He wanted to understand why some videos went viral while others didn't. He looked at the thumbnails, the titles, the length of the videos, and even the exact moment people stopped watching. He was not just making videos, he was learning the science behind them. As he continued uploading, he began to attract more viewers. Some of his videos started getting hundreds of views. He felt proud, but he knew he still had a long way to go. One day, Jimmy decided to count from 1 to 100,000 in a single video. It took him over 40 hours to do it, and he had to cut the video down to 24 hours. This idea was crazy, but it worked. People noticed. They admired his dedication and effort. The video went viral. This moment was a turning point. Jimmy realized that people loved to see extreme challenges. They wanted to watch something they had never seen before. From that point on, he started creating content that was bigger, bolder, and more creative. He challenged himself to watch paint dry, say Logan Paul's name 100,000 times, and read the dictionary. These videos weren't just funny, they were different. And being different helped Jimmy stand out. But even as his views grew, he still wasn't earning enough money. He lived at home and had only a few thousand subscribers. He wanted to do more, but his resources were limited. That's when he came up with a new idea: giving away money. He thought, what if I took the money I made and gave it to strangers? His first giveaway video was simple. He gave a pizza delivery man a $10,000 tip. The video blew up. It was clear now, people loved generosity. They loved to see kindness, and Jimmy loved giving. This was not just about entertainment anymore. It was about changing lives. Every dollar he earned, he put back into his videos. He didn't spend on luxury or fashion. He reinvested everything into making better content. He built a small team of friends to help him film, edit, and plan videos. They brainstormed crazy ideas together, like giving away cars, houses, or filling a backyard with 100 million Orbeez. Jimmy knew he couldn't do it all alone. His team became a big part of his success. They believed in his vision. They worked late hours, traveled across the country, and stood by him through every challenge. As his channel grew, so did the pressure. People expected bigger stunts, more money, more creativity. But Jimmy didn't break. He thrived. He loved the challenge. He was no longer just a boy with a camera. He was becoming a YouTube legend. By the time he reached 10 million subscribers, he had already given away hundreds of thousands of dollars. Brands started noticing him. They offered sponsorships, which gave him more money to give away. And with every new video, he inspired millions of people. People who once laughed at him were now amazed by him. But Jimmy never forgot where he came from. He remembered the struggle, the sleepless nights, and the feeling of being a small creator with big dreams. That memory kept him humble. He often said, "I just want to make the world a better place before I die." And every video, every dollar, every crazy challenge was a step toward that goal. Jimmy's story was no longer just about YouTube. It was about hope, hard work, and the power of never giving up. His journey was just beginning, and the world was watching. Chapter 2. Jimmy Donaldson, now known by millions as MrBeast, had passed the point of no return. He was no longer just a boy with a dream and a camera. He was building something bigger. His videos were starting to go viral. More and more people were watching, subscribing, and sharing. But the journey was far from easy. Jimmy was uploading consistently. He tested different types of content. He still didn't have a big team or much money, but he had energy, ideas, and one powerful tool: obsession. He would wake up thinking about YouTube and go to sleep planning his next video. He studied the algorithm more than his schoolwork. He spent hours watching other creators, learning from what worked and what didn't. He treated YouTube like a science. One day, he had a strange idea. What if he counted to 100,000 on camera? Nobody had done that before. It sounded boring, but also crazy enough to go viral. He sat for hours counting nonstop, pushing through pain and boredom. The video was more than 24 hours long. People thought it was insane, but they clicked. The video exploded, millions of views, thousands of comments. That one video changed everything. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know who MrBeast was. Why did he count to 100,000? Why did he spend so much time on such a simple idea? The answer was simple. He was ready to do what nobody else would. This was the start of his unique style, doing extreme, unusual, and generous things that no one had tried. After the success of the counting video, Jimmy doubled down. He started making more challenge videos. He read the dictionary. He watched paint dry. He tried to stay underwater for 24 hours. Each video was a test, not just of his body, but of his willpower. And every time he pushed himself, his audience grew. But Jimmy didn't just want to be famous. He wanted to make an impact. He started giving away money in creative ways. At first, it was only a few dollars because that's all he had. But then sponsors started to notice. Companies saw that people loved his videos. They offered him money to include their brand. Instead of keeping the money, Jimmy gave it away. In one video, he gave $10,000 to a homeless man. In another, he tipped a pizza delivery guy with a house. These weren't just YouTube stunts, they were real, emotional moments. People cried, they laughed, they subscribed. MrBeast was becoming something more than a YouTuber. He was becoming a symbol of hope. As his videos grew, so did his team. Jimmy brought in friends, Chris, Chandler, Carl, and others, to help film, brainstorm, and edit. They weren't just co-workers, they were a team. They shared the dream. Together, they built the MrBeast brand, one crazy video at a time. But growth came with pressure. Now millions of people expected greatness in every video. The money stakes got higher. The ideas had to be bigger. Jimmy felt the weight, but he never let it stop him. He kept creating. He kept innovating. He made a video where he gave away an island. He built a real-life Squid Game. He opened free banks, free grocery stores, and helped plant 20 million trees with team trees. Every video had a goal to entertain, surprise, and inspire. MrBeast had grown from a bedroom creator to a YouTube giant. He wasn't chasing fame anymore. He was using his platform to change lives. And yet, he was still the same Jimmy. Curious, generous, and always thinking about the next idea. As his empire expanded, one thing became clear. MrBeast wasn't done yet. In fact, this was just the middle of the story. His biggest challenges and greatest achievements were still ahead. Chapter 3. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, had already transformed himself from a curious kid with a camera into one of the most talked about names on YouTube. With millions of subscribers and videos that consistently broke records, he was no longer just a creator. He had become a brand, a movement, and a symbol of giving back. But what truly made MrBeast's journey special was not just the number of views he got or the money he spent. It was the way he used his fame to create real-world change and build a business empire rooted in kindness, creativity, and risk. After his success with challenges and philanthropic videos, Jimmy realized that he had the power to do more. Much more. He didn't just want to entertain people. He wanted to help them, surprise them, and change their lives. That dream took shape into many forms. MrBeast Burger, turning views into ventures. In late 2020, Jimmy launched a fast food chain called MrBeast Burger. But it wasn't just any burger chain. It was a virtual restaurant brand. A business model that allowed existing kitchens to make and sell MrBeast burgers using delivery apps. On launch day, thousands of people ordered, and the app crashed due to demand. It was an instant hit. Jimmy didn't just sell burgers, he filmed the opening of the first location with a twist, giving away free food, iPads, and even money to customers. It wasn't just business, it was an experience, a viral moment. He understood the value of blending content with commerce, and the results were stunning. Soon, MrBeast Burger had over 1,000 locations across the U.S. and even internationally. Fans could taste a piece of the MrBeast brand, and it proved that Jimmy was more than just a YouTuber. He was an entrepreneur. Feastables, a chocolate bar with a mission. But Jimmy didn't stop there. In 2022, he launched a chocolate brand called Feastables. It was more than just candy. It was a mission to create better snacks with simple ingredients and to make eating fun. Like always, he launched the product with huge giveaways and challenges. One of his videos included hiding a golden ticket in chocolate bars, where winners would compete for a chocolate factory. The video went viral, the brand got attention, and thousands of fans tried the chocolate. Not just because it tasted good, but because it was part of the MrBeast story. Feastables became a top-selling brand in stores like Walmart and quickly expanded. It showed how Jimmy could turn his online influence into real-world sales, while still staying true to his fun and generous style. Beast philanthropy. Giving at scale. While building businesses, Jimmy also created something that truly reflected his heart. Beast philanthropy. This was a YouTube channel and organization focused only on helping people. All money made from the channel went straight to charitable projects. From building wells in Africa to giving away homes to the homeless, Beast philanthropy wasn't just about views, it was about action. Jimmy built food pantries, helped people in need, and brought awareness to important issues using his platform for good. He proved that content could do more than entertain. It could heal, support, and uplift. His audience grew even more loyal. People didn't just watch MrBeast for the prizes. They watched him because they believed in him. Innovation and teamwork. Behind every MrBeast video was a team of creative, hard-working people. Jimmy built a production studio in North Carolina where he employed hundreds of editors, filmmakers, writers, and support staff. His friends like Chris, Chandler, Carl, and Nolan became part of the brand, each bringing their own charm. The scale of the videos grew. He built entire sets, recreated TV shows like Squid Game with huge budgets, and continued to surprise fans with bigger and better challenges. From giving away private islands to buying entire stores for strangers, MrBeast's videos became global events. His team focused on quality, planning every detail. Jimmy believed in reinvesting every dollar he earned back into the videos. It was risky, but it paid off. His videos weren't just viral, they were unforgettable. Breaking records and setting standards. Jimmy became the most subscribed individual creator on YouTube. His video titled 1,000 Blind People See for the First Time drew both praise and discussion worldwide. Some called it life-changing, others controversial. But it showed the power of one man's platform. He kept raising the bar. Bigger ideas, bigger risks, more giving, and the audience loved it. He understood what the YouTube algorithm wanted, but more importantly, he understood what people needed: hope, fun, and generosity. MrBeast's legacy. Today, MrBeast is not just a YouTuber. He is a businessman, a philanthropist, a leader, and a symbol of what's possible when creativity meets purpose. He built an empire not with fame alone, but with a deep desire to help others. From his bedroom videos to global businesses, Jimmy Donaldson proved that one person with the right heart and a lot of hard work could change the world. His story continues. New ideas, new missions, new surprises, and millions of fans, young and old, are inspired every day to dream big, give back, and never stop believing in the power of one.